Welcome to an awesome Monday here up in the training room. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to get some of these lights programmed. All my Wi-Fi lights up here are going berserk, but I do apologize for that. Hopefully everyone had a good Monday out there. I'm going to turn this fan down in just a second here. We got 10 people in the chat so far. I got lots of comments, guys. Just using the phone tonight. Got Radar. What's up, Matt G? How's it going? We got Brian Cahill, Radar. Happy Mark. How's it going, guys? So yeah, sorry about being late, guys. Just trying to get stuff up here situated and all of that. What's up, Matt? Been a while since I caught a live. Yeah, no worries. This room is a wreck right now. I got to get this room ready for York. I got some really cool videos that I'm working on after the stream tonight. What's up, Austin? How's it going? Give me one second. Turn this fan down. This is obnoxiously loud. Let's see. Put her on the L. There we go. Woo. All right, crawling around on the floor. There we go. What's up, Life with Roscoe? How's it going? Whew. But yeah, guys, I was trying to get this lighting situated for tonight so we can do some different colors and stuff up here, but this light needs to be reprogrammed, and the Wi-Fi's out right now, so we're technically on the cell service, which is fine. What's up, Thomas? How's it going? Thomas Moore, Lionel Trains. What's up? And we also have Mr. Shades. Welcome. Del Hudson. How's it going? We have Brian Rock saying hi to everybody. Always love that. Thank you so much. But yeah, guys, it was a very eventful week. I unfortunately did not make it out to the Run for Fun, which I should have posted about. What's up, BS? How's it going? Got a couple other comments coming in. But guys, I really do apologize for that. I did not make it out for the Run for Fun. I actually had to work all weekend. I'm still kind of recovering. What's up, Strasburg Productions? And it was a good weekend, not gonna lie. Made some extra money for York and some trips I had planned, but it was, you know, you lose the whole weekend, but it is what it is. I have a rare train set. What's that? It's a rare train set. Got some other comments coming in. But yeah, guys, so where is the engine? Oh, it's in front of me. So you guys that saw the, hey, what's up, Adventures with Lark? Basically, I got an engine that's been on my bucket list for a very long time, and I ended up doing a community post about it, and that was a C&O Allegheny. So now we have a C&O Allegheny on the layout up here, but it is semi-scale. And great group of guys in the chat, so friendly and welcoming. Uh-oh, was that sarcasm or good? I think most of us are good people. I'd say everyone here is pretty cool. You guys are all very cool. If you're in the chat, thank you guys so much for stopping in. So, Lionel Marks, Western Maryland Mountain Thunder Freight Set, 1950. Whoa, that sounds pretty cool. So yeah, guys, I ended up getting an Allegheny. And a lot of you guys are probably saying, you know, you've been getting a lot of scale stuff. Why did you get a Rail King? First reason why, I wanted to experiment programming, and also, not programming, but doing an upgrade kit from MTH. So that's what I did. This engine was fully conventional, now as Proto-Sound 3. So we have all the correct chuffs, the correct whistle, the crew talk, all that stuff. It's not engine specific, but it is, or like engine number specific, but it is road name specific. So does like the PFA announcements and all that, which is really cool. A couple things. I'm going to do a video on what I had to do to this engine to get it ready. I've been looking at YouTube, and I'll be blatantly honest with you guys. There aren't really a lot of good videos on upgrading PS3. So I'd like to talk about the process. Some of you guys may be not very interested in that, but I think it's very interesting because of the system that MTH, no, I'm holding pliers right here. The system that MTH is making, in my opinion, is so much more advanced and also affordable compared to the ERR setup, the Electric Railroad, which is basically TMCC. You get their stock rail sound. So I'm going to get into a very deep dive video on that stuff. Hudson, very cool. Also had another comment I missed while blabbing here. Normads, what's up? groovy. Reminds me of Ash from Evil Dead, groovy. But anyways, guys, I think the MTH upgrade kit offers you so much more than these kits from ERR, Electric Railroad. The technology is a little bit better, in my opinion. It's more plug and play friendly. It also gives you everything you need in the kit minus a smoke unit. You really don't need a smoke unit. And I'm actually going to talk about my endeavors with smoke units. I always seem to get the short end of whatever stick is left. When it comes to smoke units, you kind of have to play around, know electronics, think about what you're doing all the time with smoke units. So I really am not that upset that MTH kits do not come with a smoke unit. It comes with the wire harnessing, and it gives you the know-how of how to hook them up. But I'm going to warn you guys what I did with my kit and how I did it with my kit, so you won't do it and blow stuff up or potentially harm your brand new MTH steam engine kits. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys in the video, using family-friendly language, of course, not going too crazy, but I would like to talk to you guys on how I upgraded this engine and the problems that I had. So when you guys go do it on your own, you might be able to use this video as a reference. And these kits are only for DC motors. I'll repeat that again. These kits are only for DC motors. So do not hook these up to a pull mower. Do not hook them up to like a giant AC motor and like your your pre-war stuff and post-war stuff. Do not do it. You'll blow stuff up. These are for DC motors only. And I kind of did more an advanced upgrade because this Allegheny has 2 motors. Usually diesels have 2 motors, not so much steam. So you kind of have to think out of the box. And also, it is a little difficult getting these motors to cooperate. And also, this engine was so new when I bought it. It was brand new out of the box from like 1990, I think 1995 or so. Even the Rail King box is really strange looking. It's not like the black Rail King. It's like a very dark, I don't even have anything up here comparable. It's like a very dark orange and yellow compared to like a lighter yellow box later on. So it's a very interesting locomotive. It was fully conventional, no proto sounds, with QSI, whistle, bell, and direction unit. But I'm going to do a very thorough video on that. I'm hoping to release that this weekend. I'm not doing any Railfan Adventures this weekend, but I hope to put that out this weekend. So that'll definitely be out. It's going to take me a little bit to get through that video, and also putting this engine together and back together is very tedious. There are a lot of pinch points that you can crimp and pinch wires. I've done it several times already. So I'll talk about that as well in the video. And also, like I said, these kits are just way better than ERR stuff, because when you buy an ERR board, I believe it's $169 plus shipping. And that is just your control board. So that's just your direction, your program, your radio board, and you get your terminals to plug stuff in. They don't give you wiring at all. It's just a board. Like, I can open up my kit right now and show you guys. They don't give you any type of wiring, any type of headlights. Like the diesel kit I bought from MTH that I'm working on right now gives you every headlight possible. It gives you ditch lights. It gives you a Mars light, backup lights, marker lights, cab lights, ground lights. All that stuff is included in the kit. And for $200, I know it sounds kind of steep for some of you guys on a budget, but for $200, making like a Williams engine run like a PS3, or even like a PS2 or 1 engine run like a PS3 is just amazing to me for $200. You also get the couplers. You get your couplers for the diesel. You get rear and front and rear couplers. And for the steam engine, you get a rear coupler. That is an electro coupler, so you can throw them with the remote. If you guys are using a TMCC remote with the Cab 1L, and also I'm thinking the TPC unit, you can actually throw front and rear couplers in conventional mode, which I think is very cool if you're not running DCS. Now, the only problem is with the PS3 boards, you have to program them, but you can put any sound you want in that engine. You just need DCS, and you need to download the loader program from MTH's website, and it takes about 20 minutes. But you can put any sound you want on anything, which is such a advantage to these ERR boards. The ERR stuff, you're stuck with 3 types of steam engines. You get small, medium, and large steam, and then you get articulating steam, which would work with this, but I don't really trust it because this sounds way better than that. The articulated steam package for ERR is like a big boy whistle. I wanted a hooter whistle in this thing. I wanted like the nastiest sounding hooter you could put on a freight engine for this engine, and it sounds phenomenal. But also the ERR boards, you're confined to like 5 diesels or so. There's like Alco, then there's Dash 9, E7, E8, then there's like 2 or 3 diesels that have like a really weird horn, like a very early style single chime horn, like the low foghorn sound. So with these MTH boards, you just get so many more options, in my opinion. I'm going to do a video on it, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I'm going to go through, like I said, everything, troubleshooting, how to wire stuff. I'm not going to de-wire my engine and rewire it for you guys, but I will talk about everything and what it's for, and from the tender to the head of the engine. How I did my lights. I did custom lights because the incandescent light in this was not bright enough, so I put in an LED. So I'll talk about all that stuff, and also my struggles with this engine, a modification I had to do because of the smoke. I blew out the smoke board in here, at least I think I did, and that's actually pretty common with PS3 upgrades. And why that is because the resistors draw way too much current, and the board can't handle it. After following all the instructions in the book that they give you for this kit, it still wasn't right. The instructions are also online in color. All the wires are color coded, so it is just so much easier to do. But I'm going to do an ERR upgrade video for you guys. I need to buy a diesel board, and then I can compare and contrast them. I've got a Williams BL2 that it's got nothing in it. I'm going to do an upgrade on that. Thought it'd be pretty cool. I also have a oh shoot, my Streamline K4 needs a rewire again. I'm just going to gut the thing entirely and start over. So got a lot of upgrade videos going on up here. I've been buying a lot of electronics. I think I bought almost every smoke unit off eBay that I could find, like these little smoke units that are awesome. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. So I do apologize, I haven't really put anything up. I've been very busy with work and also playing with real trains out there in the wild. So it's been pretty decent. But if you guys have any questions with anything, feel free to put them in the comments here. Do apologize for that rant, but it is very exciting that I have a PS3. It's actually my first correctly running PS3 steam engine. I've got a PS3 SD9. That thing runs like so well. I love that engine. And I've got a PS2, shoot, what was it? It's not a PS2. Oh yeah, my Atlantic is also a PS2. And my what is it? Decapod is a PS2 as well. They don't really have a lot of problems with them, but I know PS2 it can be riddled with problems. So, but if you guys have any questions, just feel free to put them in the chat. Like I said, I do apologize for that rant, but I just want to let you guys know what's coming up on the channel. This week, I'm going to put out a video on the Steam show that I went to last weekend. So that'll be this week's video, and then this weekend I'll post that MTH video once I feel comfortable putting that out. Run through it a couple times. It's going to be a little bit longer video. Yeah, we'll see, Matt. I'll let you know for sure. Right now with work, we're starting up a new project on the Harrisburg line. So it's been very busy, but I'll definitely let you know. There's lots of OT going on right now, and that's pretty much why I worked all last weekend. OT was crazy. We started Friday night at 8, went until 6:30 a.m. Then Saturday I worked from 8 to 10:30 a.m. So it was definitely a weekend. But it's, making money right before York, so I cannot complain at all. It's not that hard of work, honestly. It's just It's just the time stuff, kind of throwing a wrench in it last minute with waking up and stuff. So it is what it is, but it's work, and it's been pretty good. Not gonna lie. Virginia Beach. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I got some trips coming up. Definitely more Steam shows, and gonna try to see if I can go to another Steam show that's happening up in New Windsor. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But anyways, guys, we can get some trains running. I know it's a little bit later than usual. Usually we get trains running at 9. Like I said, I do apologize for that. So really quick, if you guys saw the thumbnail, that is actually me sitting in an Allegheny at the B&O Railroad Museum, and that was taken, I want to say like 2008, 2009. Oh, very nice air show. Sweet. Yeah, so that thumbnail I took, I was wearing my denim jacket at the time, and I think I was like in 7th or 8th grade. I went to the B&O Museum, and my dad took that picture on like a flip phone. So I'm surprised it's lasted this long as a picture, but it is me inside of the Allegheny at the museum. So kind of a connection with this engine. And the weird thing is with this engine, it is actually probably about the size of a scale mallet or a mallet. So I actually thought about converting it to a mallet, but I'm not going to mess with it, guys. It's too cool right now. And a couple reasons why I got the Rail King, just letting you guys know. Yes, I've been more of a scale head recently, and the reason why I went with the Rail King is because of my wall, my ceiling right here. It's angled, so I can't really fit a full-scale Allegheny up here. The overhang is crazy. Even on this engine, on 072, the back actually hangs over the track. On my turns, it looks ridiculous, but I love it. And the full-scale Allegheny just would not fit up here. A Mallet would fit. T1 definitely fits because I have a T1. That's pretty much it. So let's get these awesome engines rolling here. Let me flip you guys around. So there's the Mallet in the corner. Or no, sorry, Allegheny. Let's do this. Let's fire up. So track 1, let's give her some power here. And the headlight should turn on. There it goes. And any second now it should fire up. Now PS3, you got to give it about 10 seconds for the board to kick on. Get the bell going here. There we go. And I'll get you guys to a better spot so you can see her. This engine also has to be broken in. It has like a little bit of a skip to it. And I don't think whoever owned it before, I don't think they ran it. Just for fun, let's turn on the crossing gates. Got the sound going here. The best thing to do to break this engine in is take it out to the club, run it on the layout, let it get some miles on her. Hey, thank you so much. It actually does like the chuff pretty well. It does like the skip chuff and everything. This is definitely an engine that's awesome running slow. But like I said, I got to break it in. The gear, it's got to be thoroughly broken in. Like the drive gear is fresh. Oh, what did I miss there? Randall, what's up? How's it going? Flip phone takes pictures. Oh God. Still has a flip phone. That's pretty cool. This is actually a really good running speed right here. And I'm probably going to run this all night, guys, to break it in. Because this engine, like I said, it's never ran before. It's going. Yeah, I know how that is. So it's got that articulating chuff. This is actually my first articulating steam engine right here. Yeah, coal. We actually get what was it? Today we had 2 coal trains go by Harrisburg, an intermodal and then a grain train. It was a very busy day. That's on the line that's adjacent to us. It's not the line that's what do you call it? The actual NS, the old Reading line. It's the actual old PRR line that's adjacent to our tracks. It's pretty cool. I definitely love that sound. That's just so cool. Scranton Train Show, I'll have to see. It's a little bit of a hike. But I have been going. It's a good show. I gotta add some more smoke fluid to it. There we go. We got maple sugar smoke tonight. I know you guys always ask. And this is the sign of the cat was up here when I wasn't here. Want to see something real quick, guys? Make sure the smoke unit's still on properly. This is all troubleshooting and trial and error. I've added too much smoke fluid.
I see the conductor checked his watch again. Must be time to go.
think I added a little too much smoke fluid. So you can see how it's sputtering like that. I'll run it in reverse for a little bit. Like I said, this engine has to be broken in. This engine's never ran before, so, whoops. Yeah, it's not happy at all, so. For some reason, it's getting angry running in reverse. So, yep, we'll have to run it like this. Yeah, it's a good show. Just like I said, it's a little bit of a hike. I'll have to see what's going on with work and stuff. Ordered a second unit. Oh, that's awesome. Whoops. Yeah, I gotta break this engine in for sure. This thing's not running as it should. It's not running smooth. Hamburg on Sunday, very cool. Amtrak's going great. Love what I do. Awesome job, awesome career. So this engine never ran, so there's tons of grease in there and everything, but it has never ran ever. I checked out all the motors and stuff. just needs to be ran, honestly. Yeah, I got to break it in. That's why I actually loaded up. I never usually run them, but they're 3 die-cast cars. Here, let's get you guys to another spot on the railroad. Alright, sorry guys, we lost signal. Yeah, radios are pretty cool. I used to have an old railroad radio up here. Sorry about that, guys. I lost the internet for a second. Now we're on just cell signal now. Trying to work out some of these problems with this. But she is moving. What kind of? It's a maintenance away hopper. It's a Weaver maintenance away hopper. Play the track. It's so DB Tech. It's actually the motor, the second motor, well, the motor in the front. Hey Matt, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. Hey, Peter Rothwell, thank you so much for stopping in. If you're still here, sorry that I missed your comment. What's up, Wesley? Yeah, man, I got it working. A little bit of a kerfuffle with that engine. She's still being broken in. It does not run in reverse. It gets kind of angry in reverse. So I don't know what's up with that, but I'm running it as slow and fast as I can, try to break in this engine in. I got some die-cast cars in line with it. What's up, BCR? How's it going? I think these motors just have to be broken in. Yeah, so the picture of the thumbnail is actually me sitting in an Allegheny at the B&O Railroad Museum. trying to get it to crawl and do all kinds of stuff. But basically, I'm gonna put a lot of cars on at the club and like all my Weaver hoppers, and just break this thing in. She's running better. It just does not want to run in reverse. Now, I wonder if the ones in real life would actually gallop when they started up. I'm sure the engine did struggle a little bit. You know, nothing's perfect. I'm sure it had a little bit of a galloping effect as well when it started up. Hey, thanks, Stream Man. Yeah, I'm trying to basically load it down with some cars and see how she does. She sounds great. I love that. Yeah, so this engine's almost like the size of a Mallet. It's also not smoking as much as I want. I gotta turn the smoke board voltage up that I installed. Turn up like maybe a volt to 6 volts. Right now it's like at 5.4 volts. S-Gauge, I'm not sure. Around Elizabethtown. Probably not a big boy. I like my local roads, you know? Probably not a big boy. Yeah, I'm not sure if there are any S-Gauge clubs out there. You could start one. It'd be kind of cool. Start your own S-Gauge club. Pre-war stuff's done pretty good. I haven't ran it in a while just because of power, but I do plan on putting in eventually I'll get a pre-war layout and then a modern layout. Yeah, guys, so she is not happy going in reverse at all. Let's see. Yeah, she actually just overloaded on me. And it's that front motor again. So what I'm going to have to do is probably just run it on the bench and bench test this thing like crazy. Put it upside down and run it in forward and reverse and let it work itself out. So there's still a problem. Something with the motor on the Allegheny. It's just not happy. So I'm going to swap her out for the night. Like I said, this engine never ran. So it's going to have new engine problems of sitting in a box for a million years. I hope it didn't burn anything out in the engine. It did short out because of overload, but I think it'll be fine. I think it's just the motor stressing out. It could just be something locking up, and I gotta take the motor apart, clean it out. So I'm gonna run some other stuff for now. Let's see. What else do we have up here? Here, I'll run the SD9. Hook that up to it. All right, let's see what she does. Hey, Trayman1993, thank you so much for stopping and have a great night. Yeah, no worries. It's all part of the, trial and error. It is what it is. I know this engine works great. This is also Protosound free. Yeah, it's the SD9. I might take out. What's up, the Wayside Railroad? How's it going? What I might do is take out those die-cast cars. They're very heavy. Just give me a second here. There we go, help her out a little bit. A Baldwin center cab. Yeah, I don't have one of those, I know that. But yeah, guys, we're going to be live till about 10 o'clock. Yeah, I love that horn on there. Yeah, those SD9s sound fantastic. I like these startup sounds, probably my favorite. That startup sound, also the idle sound's awesome. Put some more smoke fluid in there. Turn off the smoke fluid on the 10-wheeler to save it some heat. Smoke unit's crazy on there too. Give me a second here, guys. I'm gonna swap out. So I get this to work. Oh, it didn't work. Shoot. All right, let me get my 2-track running again. All right, guys, got the Trainmaster running on the outer loop there. And we got a 210 or 280 consolidation running on the inner or two-track inner loop. Trainmaster should be coming around. Here she is. Oh, who's got pizza? What's up, Dr. Death? How's it going? Sorry that, guys, I wasn't paying attention. Doing all right. Just hanging out, running some trains. Guys, we're going to go till 10 o'clock tonight. Morning. I want to thank everyone for stopping in, of course. And I do plan on having the Steam Tractor video out this week. I was hoping to work on it last week, but I just had to work. It's a crazy week at work. What you running over there? What trains are you running? To Alcalo. Oh, very cool. LPR tracks. Always like to hear that. I was actually looking at getting those C630s that are pretty sweet. What's up, Danny? How's it going? PRR fan. So we don't have Alcos. We use these upgraded, weird, really strange diesels. They're GP38H-3s, and they're like modified, like really strange looking GP38s. But we use those for our work trains. But yeah, those engines are actually pretty nice. They're very powerful, and I've ridden them a couple times so far. They're a lot of fun to ride behind. Great Western mainline oh, very nice. Rapido B36-7 Santa Fe. Oh, that's awesome. What's up, John? How's it going? Gotta have some whistle there. Yeah, guys, like I said earlier, I'm going to try to do a video on this Allegheny. I'm going to try to bench test it and see if the motors spin freely. I think it's just something to do with something getting hung up on the inside, maybe a wire. So maybe I got to do some severe wire management, just shrink everything, take out all the extra slack of whatever, and then just splice everything, put shrink around it, and then resolder it. That might be my only option there. So, which I'm not really a fan of doing, but might be something that I have to do, honestly. We'll see. I think there's just too much wiring going on in there, and it's just getting hung up, most likely. It's probably a wire getting spun around the flywheel. If I open this thing up, it's probably going to be like a whole mess of wire. I'll probably just shrink everything and go from there. Oh, an Accelotrain, okay. They actually use 4 leads of flash and pattern, like the real. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, like I said, that MTH kit of that GP9 that I'm fixing up. Turn the volume down a little bit. That has ditch lights. It does beacons. It does everything. It's pretty crazy. What's up, Brian? How's it going? Hey, thank you so much. Doing all right. Just running some trains. Yeah, the Allegheny that I was running earlier just had some issues. I had to take it off track. I got to do some other upgrades to it that I'm going to talk to you guys about. Oh. Relate to wiring issue late to the show. No worries. Was fixing accessory wiring issues resolved. Very nice. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is going on. Let me turn this other engine down. Whoops. There we go. It's actually crazy how quiet these engines are if you turn the volume all the way off. That's it, right there. So, just letting you guys know, yeah, wiring issues are so frustrating. This engine had so many pinch points in it. The Allegheny that we ran earlier in the stream has so many like pinch points and areas that are really just a pain, honestly, just a pain in the butt to get wires through. So what I'm going to do is actually take out all the wire slack, I'll resolder everything in there, and then put a giant just shrink. So the motors have nothing around it, and nice insulated, insulated wiring, and build like a wire harness pretty much out of shrink. So that's my next option. I'm gonna also bench test it with the shell off. I'll flip it upside down or whatever and see where the issues lie. But right now I'm thinking that there's a wire hung up in there and it's just not very happy. So we'll figure it out, guys. It's not the end of the world. The board's working great. The smoke unit portion of the board, I believe, something's wrong with it. So I ended up cutting those leads out. But we have a power supply in there powering the smoke resistors, but the fan blower unit is still okay. So what I'm planning on doing tomorrow is wiring up a relay in the fan smoker side that will power everything. So if you turn off the smoke unit, it will stop powering the relay, which will then turn off the smoke unit. Fan blower and resistor, I'll wire it the same path. So everything will get about 6 volts. That's my plan. It should smoke really nice at 6 volts. But like I said, right now, the way it's wired is not the way it's going to be permanently wired with power. Basically what happened, we were running at the smoke unit just took out way too much power. The current fried the heating element side of the circuit. So what I'm going to have to do, like I said, I still have the fan motor and blower for the synchronized chuff. So I'm going to put that in series with a relay, and then I'll relay the power to the AC side of the fan, DC side of the fan and the resistors. So I should have synchronized chuffing smoke just with a relay. It should be fine, and I'll be able to crank the smoke in a little bit more to optimize more smoke. And if the power side goes out, it's fine. It's just a replaceable board. It's not my entire MTH board. And that, like I said, you turn off smoke, it should turn off the relay. It should turn off smoke for the engine. Compared to right now, the way I have it wired is that a rectifier circuit or board is powering the resistors, and the MTH board is still powering the fan. So even if I turn off the smoke unit, the power supply is still being powered through track power. So, do stuff you can only dream about. It's easy, I promise. It's pretty easy. Like I said, I just got some wire management issues to solve in this engine. Basically, just go through it and start cutting, splicing and dicing wires, and move stuff where they're not supposed to be between the shell, and let those motors breathe a little bit. So it's pretty easy, guys. The relays that I'm buying are, they're foolproof. I mean, they literally say AC in, or DC in, DC out, control voltage in, control voltage out. You know, all that stuff is labeled. It also has an LED in the circuit, so you can tell when the relay is activating. So it's pretty cool. The consolidation that's going by right now is actually all electromechanical with the smoke and the chuff. It just uses a magnetic reed switch, powering the element and also the fan. So that was a very easy upgrade with magnets, but the MTH stuff is a little bit harder because you got the reed switch and everything. Hey, thank you so much for watching Monday Night Raw. That sounds awesome. That's awesome, man. Hey, Radar, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great week and a great night. Hey, guys, we're going to go until 10 o'clock, and I do apologize. It's been kind of a different stream tonight. Not as long as usual, but like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on, mostly work and all that. It's been a really tiring week, for sure. But it's all good, guys. I'm glad to be here with you guys as well. See if you guys over here. Oh. And also, guys, I'm getting ready for York. Of course, York is in about a month. Amtrak stopped running where? Is it on which line? The PH line or the corridor? We took track out of service because it's out of service for new track. That might have been what you heard, but that would have been around 9 o'clock at night or something like that on Saturday. Yeah, John, when is the diesel day? I know you told me 1,000 times. I'm really sorry. My brain's been fried, man. It's been crazy. I do apologize for that. But when exactly is the diesel day? #21st of October. That is actually the Saturday of York. Is that correct? It's either the Saturday or the Sunday of York. It's one of those days. I know that for sure. Okay. Yeah, if it's that Saturday, I may not be able to make it this year. Because with York being that like so late in October, I thought it's like the second week of October or the first week, but Saturday of York, yeah. With Saturday this year, I'm only going to be able to make it Friday and Saturday, so I may not make it the diesel day. It depends. Honestly, it depends how Friday goes at York. If I'm able to get everything done and go everywhere I'd like to go, I'll make it the diesel days. But right now, some of my friends come down on Saturday, and I may not be able to make it to diesel days if it's that Saturday. It all depends. It really does. Power wires laying across. I didn't hear about that. Hope people are okay, but it's not good. It probably wasn't on the PH line because I would have heard about it that night. But it was probably on the corridor somewhere. It was not on my line for sure. TCA membership. Yeah, it's worth it. It's about, I think it's $50 a year, which isn't that bad if you look at other clubs and things. Doing only Thursday and Friday. Yeah, most train clubs and such are about $100 to $300 a year. TCA, honestly, it's really. I don't want to get in trouble with TCA for saying this, but honestly, that membership is so you can get into those other halls. Honestly, and there's a couple other events that are really cool, like the dinner is, or not dinner, the ice cream social. We did that one of the years. What else was there? The breakfast at the Round the Clock Diner, but I believe that's on a Thursday. So we'll see, guys. Whoops. We'll see what happens this year. A very interesting night with the way everything's working. Let me flip you guys around here. There we go. So also to mention, guys, I know today was 9/11. It was a tragic day in American history. I love history, but there are some dark days in history, of course. But everyone was affected by it. I know. Let me turn these trains actually off. Let's see. There we go, the halt button. But yeah, guys, I wanted to basically say, it was a very rough day in American history, and it still remains on all of our hearts and minds every day. And it did affect everyone out there. And my live stream keeps on jumping in, and I'd say very interesting. um, but yeah, I'm just saying that anyone, all the victims of that, and also people are affected. You guys are in our hearts and prayers all the time, and it's an event that has basically changed history forever, the way we do things every day. But I just want to mention that I know today is 9/11. I have the American flag on my layout all the time. It's always at full mast. I mean, it's always all the way. Exactly, John. Yeah, the flag is facing the correct way. I know you guys are seeing a reverse of that for some reason because the camera, but this flag is correctly facing north. North is that way. So it's facing east-west right now, but is facing with the layout, and the flag is orientated the correct way. It's not as you guys see it right now. It's facing this way with the stars and stripes to this is my right hand. This looks like it's my left, but they are facing the correct way. So I just want to put that out there as well. It's very important to me that the flags are facing the correct way and not upside down, not on an angle or whatever. So, but yeah, guys, I just wanted to say that. I know a lot of people were affected by that. You guys are in our thoughts and prayers. I was very young when that event happened, and I know everyone remembers exactly where they were, what they were doing when all of that went down. And I was in second grade in class. The school did a protocol. I went to a private school. They did a disaster protocol, which the school was very well prepared. And I think blame part of that on my dad. He has a lot of background with planning and things like that with his job. They used to, I'm sure, had safety protocols. So the school went through their safety protocol for that. I honestly did not know it was happening until after the school left out early at like, I think 11:30 in the morning or 12 noon. Basically, my parents couldn't get me because they shut down the tunnel in Baltimore. They shut down certain highways in Baltimore because they thought it was that World Trade Center. At one point, people thought it was actually a World Trade Center in Baltimore because there is a World Trade Center in Baltimore. But they shut down all the tunnels, and the Key Bridge was shut down. There's 2 tunnels in Baltimore where my mom could pick us up from school. So she actually called into the school and said, "Hey, I can't pick my kids up until later." After school care was canceled. That's all I really remember. I remember seeing it on a little TV. My phone, if you put 2 of my phones together, that monitor in the teacher's lounge was about that size. It was about a 10-inch screen, if that. And I just remember seeing that and not really understanding till much later on what was really going on. It was just horrible. So thoughts and prayers go out to everyone today. It's a day we'll never forget. And I just want to put that out there, guys. I did not forget it was 9/11. Like I said, it's a very sad day in history. And hopefully, something like that never happens again on our soil. It's just been... it's been a day for sure for some people. And I've known people I've come across, they said, "Hey, my family worked in that building intermittently, or they traveled to that office building." I believe other people had, like in my family, had offices there. They could travel there. So it was very, it's a very connected building. A lot of people worked in that building remotely, or intermittently. That's what I mean. Basically traveling between that building and their offices and things like that. And I think someone said it's one of my friends in high school. Their parents are actually in that building, but they were not there that day. They left, and then that happened. So it was very tragic. So